It was such a shock and surprise to me that my job was suddenly gone. The past 7 years have been pretty difficult. And if I go back to the economic downturn of 2008 and 2009, working for Verizon at the time, I'd excelled in my career, had won numerous awards, and I saw many of my coworkers that were let go through layoffs, but I thought, well, there's no way it's going to affect me. I mean, after all, I've achieved so much in this career, and I just felt like no way it was going to happen to me. So when my boss showed up unexpectedly and gave me the news that my position had been eliminated, I was in total shock. Then I went through some anger and resentment, thinking, how could they do this to me? I, put so much, effort into making my career successful. I gave so much to the company. How could they do that? Sometimes that was even against God Himself. I was saying, God, why? I don't understand this. And there's a lot of things in life that I may not understand at the moment, but I can see that God has been, about developing my character in life. And I know that if things always went smooth, that wouldn't necessarily happen. I think that the way I've seen Christ displayed through this whole process is the fact that I had a quiet confidence knowing that God was there for me, that my life wasn't going to fall apart, that even though that path was sometimes dark, didn't know what was going to lie ahead for me, I knew that somehow God was, there for me. He was going to provide. And Psalm 71:5 came to mind, during that time. It says, "For you have been my hope, O sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth." I clung to that verse, not knowing what the future would hold, but I knew that God was going to provide a way, and He has. A couple months ago, got back on with Verizon, and I know that we're in a tough job market right now. There are no guarantees. There's no guarantees that this job will last. But I know that no matter what, that God's going to provide. He's got His hand on me. And I'm so thankful, so grateful for that.